Hello and welcome to this mid-morning brandy taste challenge. We have two American brandy products, VSOP brandies, which means they're aged between 4 and 6 years. That's the general idea. So 4 to 6 year old, not very old, long aging, but more than the basic, which is the VS, aged 2 to 4 years. All right. So take off the cap. My hair straight. Okay, so I got Delacour. The bottle looks like it's trying to mimic some other brandy label, doesn't it? Does that look familiar to you? Delacour, introduced in 1988. Napoleon brandy, VSOP, very smooth old pale. 40% alcohol, 80 proof, bottled by Luxco, Incorporated of St. Louis, Missouri. It doesn't say it's made by them, it says bottled by them. So it could be sourced from some other brandy company. Who knows who? Who knows which? All right, but anyway, I paid $11.99. No, I think it was just $11 for this liter bottle. Okay, 11, good deal, huh? All right. I did put a website link below, and funny thing about this product, it's served at a lot of New Orleans fancy restaurants like Galatoire's, Hermes Bar, for happy hour brandy cocktails. I don't know why they're using Delacour, but I looked up Delacour brandy, and it showed about 5 different French Quarter New Orleans restaurants that offer Delacour during happy hour. I can't explain it, but that's actually the case. Now here's the competitor, the Hervé, the original Hervé VSOP, Superior Reserve, Premium, Extra Smooth, very smooth old pale, Superior, brandy with natural flavors and caramel color. Okay. I bought this at Hocus Pocus Liquors in, I said Gonzales earlier, but it was Prairieville, Louisiana, which is just northwest of Gonzales. And it's the last town before you get to Baton Rouge. Okay, but right there on US Highway 61. It used to be on Jefferson Highway, Louisiana Highway 73, but I guess the location was kind of small. It was a little small. And they moved it to this new build. It looks like they owned the building, so it probably is another reason. And it's a big liquor store. And it is one of the few liquor stores in Louisiana. They exist. They're just not common due to all the grocery stores and gas stations selling beer, wine, and liquor. But anyway, Hocus Pocus is located in Prairieville, Louisiana. That's southeastern Louisiana, south of the Mississippi line, east of the Mississippi River. Alexandria, Louisiana, which is in central, and Lake Charles, Louisiana, western Louisiana, southwestern. All right. This was introduced in 2019. It is bottled in Kentucky by the Founders Company, Louisville, Kentucky. Doesn't say made by them, said bottled by them. So it's bottled in Kentucky. Actually, I think it's bottled at Buffalo Trace in Frankfort, because the guy on the phone told me we don't really have a bottling plant in Louisville. We have a law office, where our general counsel and all of that is located. Okay, but anyway, Hervé. It's a French word. It means battle ready, ready for battle. And is this product ready for battle? I don't know. It's got a nice looking label with this tactile finish down here. You can feel it. It's like cross-hatched, like lattice work. So great looking label. Now the bottle might look familiar to you. Some of y'all might be saying, hey, Hartley VSOP has that same bottle design. Yes. Very Old Barton has that same bottle design. Correct. Two Stars Bourbon has that same bottle design. Yes. Okay, so it is a common bottle design from the Founders Company, part of the Sazerac Company. Okay, so we'll get started. Now, we know this one has natural flavors and caramel color added because it says it on the bottle. And that's a nice thing for them to do. They don't have to put that. They're not legally required to do that. But they're saying with natural flavors and caramel color. And that's why it's so dark. Wouldn't really be that dark. Might be nearly clear. Might be almost clear. Here's Delacour. Do they add caramel coloring? I don't know, but it looks pretty dark to me. Okay. Price. Like I told you, $11 for the Delacour. That's a French word. It means spilled a little. It means brandy of the heart. So like brandy from the heart. From your heart, man. So that I guess they're trying to mean that like they put their heart into this stuff. Delacour. So from the heart. You go over there. Like Cor Jesu means heart of Sacred Heart of Jesus, heart of Jesus, Cor, heart, C-O-U-R, Jesu, Jesus. Okay, I used to be a high school in New Orleans, Cor Jesu. Does Hocus Pocus still have it priced at? Okay, let's see what they say about Delacour on the website for Luxco, formerly owned by the Lux family. That was their last name, Lux, L-U-X, huh? Different kind of name, Lux. They sold out to Midwest Grain Products. Delacour, registered trademark, is a delicious brandy, capital B. I don't know why it's not a proper noun, but they're experts in producing liquor, not English grammar. Delacour is a delicious brandy, crafted delicately to create the perfect liqueur. And if you go to those places, like I was talking, Hermes Bar, Brennan's, Galatoire's, I think Gautreau's has it. They saying, oh, you can get a brandy Alexander, a brandy old fashioned, and all of these things. Okay. Hervé. Here is the Prairieville location of Hocus Pocus Liquor, Wine and Gifts. Your spiritual advisor. It says spiritual advisor. It's still listed at $8.99. Wow, the price didn't go up even with this JB inflation. Pick up for free. Well, let's hope so. And they still have, and they have the 175 milliliter, 1,750 milliliter, 1.75 liter, $18.99. Woo. Well. I don't need that much of it though, but $18.99 divided by 1,750 times 750. Well, it would bring it down to $8.14 per bottle. So, I mean, you'd save a little bit buying it, assuming you'd really want to use it. Here's the description, and you know that came from the company. It did not come from Hocus Pocus Liquor. Hervé Brandy provides a premium VSOP offering, the luxurious brand, or whatever, which one is which. And it's only $8.99. Wow. Just think you can live a life of luxury for only $8.99. Something. Is a smooth take on a classic spirit that uses only premium grapes, whatever that means, to bestow a rich flavor that can be enjoyed neat, like today, or in your favorite brandy cocktail. Tasting notes. They should have a colon there, but anyway, they made a mistake. A rich, buttery, should be a rich, comma, buttery. All right, enough of the grammar police, but I am a grammar cop. I am actually. A rich buttery cake aroma leads you into a fruit palette. Vanilla with hints of orange peel will excite your taste buds as it ends with a crisp Asian pear and apricot finish. Well, I've had this twice now. Three times now. I didn't notice all that elaboration, but what do I know for brandy? Are you doubling up on the liquor tasting today? Well, yeah, but only because I'm going to not do any tomorrow. So it's a matter of doing a second one Tuesday that counts for Wednesday. So it's still going to be 31 tastings in 31 days. Actually 32, because remember Sundays was botched by the internet failing for me, and then I had to restage it. So you say, oh, you're cheating. Next step, you'll be living in the streets. Oh, well, we'll see about that. I kind of doubt that. Look how much. Oh, wow. I hope I can handle it. It must be almost a whole ounce. All right. This smells like grape skins, like literally, skins of grapes, tannins. Not a bad aroma. It's not anything spectacular. Now, Delacour, if I remember right, has like a nougat flavor. You say, well, that's weird because that's like a sugar-based product that's used in like Three Musketeers bars as the filling, like a marshmallow type product. Yeah, I know, but it has a taste. Okay, that's Hervé. You say, how would you know? It's that drizzled butter cake, whatever they're talking about. I say it's butterscotch, but they don't say that. All this Asian pear and orange peel, and I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Oh, yeah, I got off their website. I don't need any more liquor. If I start looking at the, I don't want to look at Hocus Pocus website because it's like 45 miles from here. And if I start looking at it, I'm going to want to go over there, and buy something. I don't need to. But I got too much now. I know they're going to tempt me to go. They got a lot of craft beer too. So it's going to tempt me to ride that over there. So I know this is the Delacour. Got it right. So you can guess the Hervé on aroma only. I'm telling you, it's distinct. Now, whether it's good or not, different story, but it is unique. It kind of smells like Hartley brandy, but maybe better. Okay, Jason Cleveland, I went to watch the Mystery Taste Challenge with David for Bush, and the video was pulled down. Yes. I pulled it down because we had already done a Bush video earlier and not that long ago. And somebody was telling me about it, like, didn't you already do that? And I was saying, no. And I think even David said, didn't we already review this or challenge it? And I was saying, no. But I was wrong. And I don't need 2 Bush mystery challenges. I felt silly. Plus, some people said he peeked. And when I brought it up, he didn't deny it. So I was like, well, if you peeked, because he was like, big deal. I was like, well, okay, so I'm going to take it down. Because he didn't guess the first time. We want these things to be totally legit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he did it on purpose. Maybe he just accidentally opened his eyes and he saw the Bush can. But even if that didn't happen, there's no need to have 2 of them posted. Let's go with the taste. Yeah, Delacour. It tastes like grapes. Think of brandy as like grape whiskey. You say, well, whiskey's made from grains, like corn or barley or rye. Okay, right, correct. Or a combination of them blended. And this is made from grapes. So think about brandy as grape whiskey. Or you could flip it around and think about whiskey as grain brandy. Because I think brandy is an older drink than whiskey. But when you taste whiskey, you get all these grain flavors. Sometimes they be tasting like Cheerios, even though they're usually never made with oats. In this, I'm telling you, you get grapes. I'm not a big grape fan. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Well, I had a slice of bread today with butter on it. I put jelly on it. Okay. That's Concord grapes. This doesn't taste like that, really. But tannins, wood, grapes. All right, so just think about those. And when I say grapes, think about like raisins. In this case, the purple raisins. So raisins, oak, wood, and grape skins, the tannins, like you get with a lot of wines, be so strong with tannins, especially like Cabernet Sauvignon or Merlot. So those three characteristics: raisins, oak barrel, and grape skins. All very nice, and I like it. And is it a good deal for $12 a liter? Boy, you better believe it. And I think I got it for $11 a liter. It's one of the best values I ever got for brandy. Oh yes. Oh yes. All right. Now back to the Hervé, because it's going up against all the other brandies I have. Next time I'm going to go up against a French brandy, Ciroc. No, it won't be Ciroc. It'll be I don't remember. I got them all. I got the Saint Remy XO. I got the Ciroc VS. They don't make a VSOP yet, but that might be coming out soon because it's been enough years now, 4 to 6 years. Yeah, 4 years. I got Martel Cognac. I got the Biscuit and the Boucher Cognac. I better do French brandy before I do Cognac. I'll save Cognac to last, even though it's really just brandy. But all right. See, this Hervé is really weird. You get the wood underneath, you get the tannins underneath, and you get the grapes. But these may be more like golden. The golden, those yellow grapes, whatever they call them, golden. Got the two types of grapes, the golden and the purple. Yeah, golden raisins, I meant to say. But then you got that top side, that rum cake. I'm saying butterscotch. I don't know. You say, what about Asian pear? Don't you know about Asian pear? I really never tried an Asian pear to my knowledge. Orange peel, yeah. Had that, I guess, in a drink, something. Blue Moon, something. It's funny though. It's like those natural added flavors, which I don't know what those are. Well, could be orange peel. Maybe it is Asian pear. It sounds fancy, but maybe it's some cheap pear that you can get dehydrated for like nothing. Maybe it is butterscotch. If butterscotch is natural, it could have done something as elementary as melt all the butterscotch candies down and pour it in the vat. As long as it's derived from natural flavors, meaning butter and whatever that is. Yeah. But those are only at the initial flavor. They come on strong at first, like, oh, the candy flavors. But then they fade, and then you get the brandy. Why do they add these natural flavors? Well, the man on the phone told me. The man when I called, he answered the phone. Buffalo Trace. I say answer. Buffalo Trace. Doesn't matter which whatever company is listed on the bottleneck, it doesn't matter. It's the 1-8. It's always that same 1-8 number, and they're going to always answer from the same office. Buffalo Trace. He said they add the natural flavors because they noticed that they're value price brands. You say, you mean they're rot gut brands? Well, you hate to use terms like that. They're bottom shelf. They're popular price. Let's call it. They're popular price brands. He said they started adding natural flavors about 5 years ago, 2017, to kind of help deal with the. He used the term sort of bite that they had. I said, you mean like harshness? He said, yeah, that kind of thing. He says it's a proprietary blend, and it's probably a bunch of different blends depending on the liquor. And he said, we don't know what the flavorings are. He said, I guess it's vanilla. To me, he said, to me, it tastes like vanilla, but they won't tell me, and I work for the company. So I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to guess the flavors myself. I can't really figure it out, but it's not unpleasant. You say, well, that's cheating. You're adding candy-like flavors to make the product taste better. Well, yeah, I guess it is cheating in a sense, but they're telling you on the bottle that they're doing it, so it's not like they're deceiving you, right? Do other companies do it and not tell you on the bottle? I bet you they do. It's not a requirement. They don't have to say it. I don't believe they have to say it. It depends. Yeah, it actually depends on the product. If you look on the, and I don't know why that's a rule, but if you look on the Tax and Trade Bureau glossary, no, it's called the Handbook of Distilled Spirits. You better have a lot of time to read that. But it'll tell you in the section called Harmless Colorings and Flavorings. There's a section called HCF. Something, whatever, harmless colorings and flavorings. It'll list each type of liquor, and it'll say, is it allowed to have that? And if it has an X, then you don't go any further because then it'll say allowed. Then it has an X, allowed. Then it'll go down to another section, disclosure required. It'll say yes or no. And then another part will be cannot exceed 2% of items, and it has different qualifications. So I don't remember the brand, but I don't think they said, I think it said disclosure is not required. In coloring, disclosure is not required, except that it can't, no matter whether you disclose it or not, it can't exceed 2.5% of the volume, something like that. All right. Who wins? Oh, well. I guess it's a tie because they're about the same price. Yeah. I mean, Delacour and Hervé is like literally the same price per ounce. And I never seen either one in this town where I live in a small town, you know, but I mean, I've never seen it in New Orleans. I saw Delacour at one New Orleans store, Savannah Discount, well, Marrero, next to New Orleans, or across the river from New Orleans. I saw Hervé at one store in my life, Hocus Pocus Liquors in Prairieville. Are these widespread? Now, you might say, I live in Missouri. I see Delacour everywhere. I've had people tell me that about, you know, various products. It's everywhere here. And I tell them, well, it ain't everywhere here. You can barely find it, if you can find it at all. But you can find these. I would not go on a search if I were you. But if you were in a store and you stumble across them, yeah, I would buy them. You're asking me, what's an inexpensive brandy to buy that's not gagging and disgusting? Hervé is one, and it's still on sale for $8.99. It's one of those stores, you know, those stores that have perpetual sales. When is it ever not on sale? Oh, well, you know, we don't want to talk about that. And if you run across this, $11 a liter, or if you find it for $8 something, a $7.50, or even $9, yeah, heck, buy it. Beyond that, I mean, there's no real need to be searching for these because every liquor store around here, and probably where you live, has E&J, VSOP, and the Christian Brothers. Well, usually that's the VS, but some stores sell the VSOP and the Paul Masson, and they're all in the same ballpark. So I mean, I would, I just say, you say, well, I saw Paul Masson. Yeah, well then just buy that. Or you say, I saw Christian Brothers. Just buy it. Or E&J. Same. It's like 5 of them, but they're all about the same. But in a good way. So have you seen the USFL playoffs? No. I don't know what that has to do with brandy, but anyway. Okay, well, you get commentary that's not germane to the topic. Talking about the USFL, Russia, the price of tea in China. So that's it. Now, Thursday, we planning to do Hervé versus some more brandy. Another brandy. Friday, another brandy. Saturday, another brandy. Sunday, another brandy. Then that'll pretty much exhaust my stocks of brandy. I don't have a huge amount of it. And then it'd be off to rum. Don Q Cristal rum. Great product. It's gonna battle like mad. And in fact, it's gonna win a lot of contests. If you ever see Cristal from Don Q, buy it. Now I got the greatest deal in the world, $13.99 for a handle, $13.99 for a huge 150 milliliter bottle. Unbelievable. Believable. Thanks for watching this video production. So like I say, a tie, can't call a winner here.